Hello everybody, my name is Kirby and it's been a while since I last made a video. So to cut the story short, I kind of felt like I really want to make a short video, and this time the video is about filleting a fish. Well, the special ingredient that we have today is a 3 kilo fjord trout. In this video, we're going to do nothing but filleting and cooking a sashimi. It's just going to be a, how-to video. And then, yeah. And here we have it, the fish of the day. This is actually not an Atlantic salmon, this is a fjord trout. And what is actually unique about this fish is that it actually has this like really slimy mucus all around the fish. You can actually move your hands around the fish as if it's nobody's business. The goo is supposed to be like slimy and slippery, not sticky and thick. The slimier it is, the more fresh the trout is. What we're going to do is we're going to wash all the slime off. Okay, so washing the slime off, you can actually use a brush or rinse it with cold water. Either way works. Sometimes the slime is very thick. So if you want to remove the slime in that condition, you just have to use maybe a scouring pad or maybe a green pad to just like scrub the slime off. Next, I'm going to descale the fish. The other side. And here you have it. This is one nice clean trout. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off the head. If you actually want to take the fish head and sell it for maybe a price, but if you cut the head like this and turn it into a V-cut, the value of the head becomes like really low. In my case, I'm going to leave some meat on the fish, so I'm going to make it a straight cut. Instead of cutting it like this, I'm going to cut it like this. So now I'm going to remove the gills of the head. Every single fish actually has this head to be like one connector here, one connector here, and one connector here at the end. You can either use a scissors or you can just use your knife. Just like this. Remove the connector here. Remove this part. Finally the last part here. Okay. Oh well, I'm throwing this away. So salmon head is actually a little bit soft. Okay, yeah, you can actually cut the head off like that. Now this part here, I'm just going to put this aside. Okay, the next part, you're going to have to remove the pin bones from the spine bone. To do that, you just have to take your knife and graze all the pin bones out. One at the top and one at the bottom. You don't really need to cut that much. Just make it easy for later. The top part is done, and now the bottom part. Now we move to the tail. In this part here, you're going to have to use your knife and cut on top of the fin. So here I go. This is what it's like in the inside. Now we turn the fish around. On top of the fin part here, I'm just going to make one big line here. Aim for the top of the fin. Just like that. Straight line. Try not to curve it. Don't be afraid. Then I'm just going to put my knife inside here. Let the knife do the work. There. Now I'm going to go for the second fillet. The knife goes below the bone. So you don't have to worry about the knife cutting your hand or anything like that. If you're actually feeling unsafe, take a clean cloth and put it on top of your hands, and then you can just like you see this white color part here? These are actually the fins. If you touch around here, you can feel like bones of the fins all around. Tilt your knife somewhere here, the white part. Then you can actually push it up while moving your knife. Let the knife do the rest of the work. Then I'm going to be removing the last fin. I was supposed to cut it out together just now, but it didn't. 2 fillets done. The next step is I'm going to remove the belly bones. The work is just pretty much the same as what I did with the fin bones just now. I'm just going to take my knife, put it here right below the belly bones. then just move the knife. Let the knife do the work. After that, here, there's going to be the fins. You want to remove the fins. So here we go. The next part is that you have to remove the pin bones. If you take your fingers and move it around this line here, you actually be able to feel the pin bones around here. You're going to have to remove it. You can use a tweezer or anything actually. You can see that I'm pulling this out without much of an effort. It means this fish is pretty much kind of old already. What I'm going to do next is that I'm going to remove the belly. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to remove the belly from the fish. This part of the fish actually has a really nice flavor, a very nice fatty flavor. I'm just going to leave this aside, and I'm going to have some parts of fish to be sashimi cut. I'm probably going to use around this much. Don't really eat that much sashimi anyways. What I'm going to do with the belly is I'm going to remove this part here of the belly because it's actually quite chewy. Just put your knife here, trim that part off. Then I'm going to, there should be some white color parts here. So I'm just going to grease the filling here. Next. Okay, beautiful. I greased a little bit too much, but oh well. Okay, here we have it. 4 slices of salmon belly. Next, the body part. Then I'm gonna sashimi cut it. For this part, I'll just like sear all the sides and then I'll just like cut it into small pieces. Well, that's the end of the story. This is just my set of sashimi. Well then, time for supper. Till next time.